Hello everybody, it's me, Billy of Speed Force Productions, and I am doing another discussion video. I was gonna do it as like a thoughts video with a script and such, but no, I just wanted to do a discussion video, and I have a special guest who I believe this is their first video on this channel, so introduce yourself, my friend.
Hello everyone, my name is ChoosingClips TV. Link in the description, you better put me in that description.
Of course
I'm
I will.
watching you.
Of course I will.
Okay, well good. Okay. Anyways,
No,
so
that's
we're
average.
talking about Sonic Mania Adventures today.
Yep,
And
definitely.
it's good. That's my wrap up, but
Okay, end of the video.
okay, we're done. JK, we're just kidding.
Yeah, in all seriousness, we're gonna go more into detail with our thoughts. So, I think we should talk about the reveal. So the reveal starts back from South by Southwest, the 2018 year, where they revealed a bunch of stuff. So like Sonic movie, they talk about Sonic movie, they talk about IDW comics and Mania Plus DLC with Mighty and Ray and Encore mode, and even showed off a teaser for Team Sonic Racing, but back then we didn't know it was going to be that. And of course, one of the reveals was Sonic Mania Adventures. When I first saw it, I was actually really excited because it's a fully animated Sonic cartoon, and it was on the internet. The shameful thing about it is that how I think they said it was going to be quite short, and it was only going to be like 5 parts. So that's the shameful thing. Like, it should have been on TV and more episodes and longer. But
I mean,
it
that
was
would have
really,
been nice, but
yeah.
that's a lot of cost. Like, that's really expensive to do that.
Yeah, they still did Sonic Boom, and I believe they're in their 3rd season. Like, I think I saw a picture saying that they're doing 3rd season scripts, I believe.
That's crazy how Sonic Boom got so far on TV.
Yeah, it was going a bit screwy on Cartoon Network. They're not even airing it in the UK like they did before.
Yeah.
They only played
It'll
like the
probably
first
die.
season. Anyways, so yeah, that's my thoughts on the reveal. What about you?
I remember when it was revealed and I clicked my subscriptions and saw that it was there, and I was like, what is this? Like, is this a new series or something? Like, I thought it was going to be on television at first, but I noticed and clicked on it, and it was short. It was a little short to be a television film. So I was like, must be just a little short animated series by the creators. And I was right on that, is that it was a preparation for Sonic Mania Plus to be revealed and released to the public. And so basically Mania Adventures was to get our hype up for Encore mode. And it actually really did it well. To me, it explained the story of Mania in a different way that made it really good.
I mean, it's not really retelling Sonic Mania's story. It's just taking place after the events of Sonic Forces.
That too, but like, it feels like a Mania like story. It feels part of the story.
Well, yeah, seeing as the characters that we see in it are from Mania.
Yeah, I mean, and I liked that they didn't have that. They made it like an old 1900 style cartoon where none of the characters really talk.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I liked that effect because it was hand drawn after all, and referring back to those days is really cool. Like Cuphead, for example.
Oh yeah.
It's a good example of going back to the 1900s for cartoon animation, which is awesome. Great game. Check that out.
Don't forget, there's also the Sonic CD opening and ending.
Oh
Like
yeah,
those-
that was a good animated short too.
Because Sonic's design in Mania Adventures is roughly similar to that,
Yeah, definitely.
and it was done by my Mania Adventures was done by my favorite Sonic artist, Tyson Hesse.
Yes, very good artist.
Yeah, he does a really good job. I loved his work in the Mega Drive comics. I liked the Mania opening from the game, and of course I liked the style with Mania Adventures. It really blends well.
It was really colorful and really expressive. So Tyson Hesse, you did an amazing job with that intro and Mania Adventures.
Yes. I remember seeing the behind the scenes, like he was told immediately after the opening animation, I believe, was uploaded to YouTube. That's when he wanted to. And that's when Sega asked them to do a little mini series. So yeah. So they've been doing it since then.
And then the last part of Mania Adventures was released right when Encore Mode was released.
Yeah, right when Sonic Mania Plus came out. I thought it actually would release right then.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I pre-ordered it and it was taking a while to get on Steam.
Wait, you can't pre-order DLC?
Oh, sorry, well, not pre-order, sorry. Like, I was waiting for it to come up, and it took forever to come up. Like, they said it was going to come up at a certain time.
Yeah.
But it didn't come up till, like, a half an hour later. And everyone was saying, hey, I got it! In a live stream chat. And I was like, how? I'm like, people are, like, saying, I got it on Switch, I got it on Xbox, I got it on PS4. And I'm like, how?
Don't forget, there was physical copies. Because those came out.
That too.
Yeah, so those who got a physical copy could play the DLC, like, immediately. But for those who were getting it digitally, had to, like, wait a little while.
Yeah, because it had to unlock for the world.
Plus, there also had to be an update on the game, that was another thing.
Oh yeah, that giant update. Forgot about that.
Jeez, we're going a bit off topic. We're talking about Mania Plus, not Mania Adventures. We need to talk about Mania Adventures.
I mean, Mania entirely is what we're talking about.
In
a nutshell.
Okay, I guess. Anyways, so how about we talk about the stories of each of the parts? So, do you want to do this?
Them all.
Do you want to do the stories, or you don't remember them? All right, I'll do it.
I don't remember them all. Like, I remember, like the last one and maybe a couple, like, of the beginning one.
There's only like 5.
I know.
I can still remember them, and I
the first 2 and the last one.
I could still remember all of them, and I haven't watched Mania Adventures for like how long? Probably about a couple of weeks. So I guess I'll explain the stories. So in part 1, it's called Sonic's Return or Sonic Returns. Either way. It takes place, obviously, after classic Sonic disappears in Sonic Forces. And, yeah, you can tell by, like, his little hand and his face. And so he notices, like, a bunch of holes in the ground, and he sees Robotnik taking a flicky, or flickies, like, I think there was more than one in them. And Sonic goes to stop Robotnik. And then he gets, like, trapped, and then Robotnik gets in the trap, and then Sonic finds out Robotnik's plan, which is to collect all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Especially, like, you don't even need voice acting to make it funny. As long as you actually make it funny, then it's funny. Even, like, the expressions that Sonic makes.
Yeah, the smirks and stuff.
Yeah. And then the unfortunate thing was they became memes. They just won't never leave. They just will never leave. I thought memes would end in 2013, but no, they're still here. They just won't go. Anyways, so Sonic leaves, and then everything explodes. We get an end credits that shows, like, a bunch of destroyed trees, and then we see Metal Sonic's leg and foot.
Yep.
And then when part 2 came out, I thought we were going to see a fight with Sonic and Metal Sonic, but no, it turned out to be thing to do with Sonic and Tails. So Tails is preparing the tornado, Sonic shows up, shows the thing that Sonic found out Robotnik's plan on, and discovers that there's an emerald close by, and Robotnik has been digging for it. So Sonic goes in, Robotnik hits him, and then Tails joins along, and then they stop Robotnik. They find the emerald that Robotnik was looking for. Robotnik is next to the tornado, finds out that the Master Emerald is close by, and takes the tornado.
I mean, part 2 was really funny when Sonic got whacked, and then he saw it, and then he showed Tails his plan, and then they kind of realized, hey, we gotta kick some butt here.
Yes.
And yeah, they realized what they were doing, so they just went and did that.
Yes. And I've heard some people say it was like a disappointing episode. Like, I didn't think it was disappointing. I thought it was good, but I wouldn't say it's the best one.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on to part 3, which is Knuckles' episode, where it begins with him placing down he places down the Master Emerald, and he hears a noise in the background, and he's thinking of the likely suspects of who could possibly want to take the Master Emerald. He thinks Robotnik, he thinks the leader of the Hardball Heavies, and then he thinks Sonic. So while he tries to cover it up, he thinks the thing that's sneaking around is getting close by, revealing it to be Ray! And he's mainly just there to serve in some jokes and find out if Knuckles knows the whereabouts of Mighty. Ray nearly touches the Master Emerald. Knuckles grabs him really quickly and throws him. I love that we get to hear like a squeak when Knuckles picks up Ray. It's really cute. And then a bunch of robots come out and Knuckles beats them up, and the Master Emerald goes missing, revealing that Robotnik clearly took the tornado to take the Master Emerald, and Knuckles believes that it's Sonic because the tornado has the Sonic name on it.
Yeah.
And then we see the end credits again with Mel Sonic looking where the closest Emerald is, and then goes off. So what do you think of part 3?
Part 3 just generically as funny as the last two. Like, you might have had a little more, not as much, not as many funny moments, but yeah, Knuckles was really on guard. He does not want to give away that emerald,
especially since he was like a loner for a long time, because he's been guarding that Master Emerald for a very long time, since like we knew that from Sonic 3. We get a little bit of that in Sonic Adventure, and we kind of get that in Sonic Adventure 2, but not too much.
Not much.
And after that, we never really get anything about the Master Emerald again until like maybe some of the spin-off games or even the recent IDW comics.
Yeah.
That's a thoughts video for me for another day. Anyways, so part 4. So this is the one that some people weren't sure what was going to happen now, and it reveals that Mighty and Ray were actually going to be in it, because when someone actually asked at the panel that are they going to include Mighty and Ray into Mania Adventures, and they apparently said that they weren't so sure on that, so clearly they managed to do it just in time, and they did it well. In the actual video, the animation, we see Ray looking at the piece of paper that he was using to search for Mighty, and like asking people, kind of sad that he hasn't found him yet. Then notices that there's a noise, revealing to be Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic attacks Ray. Metal Sonic goes about to kill Ray from what it looks like, but then Mighty comes in to save the day and then knocks Metal Sonic back. Mighty and Ray are like being cool and such, and I mean, God.
And then Mighty gets blackmailed.
Mighty gets blackmailed? What?
What's it called? I don't know. What do you call it?
What do you mean?
He gets like because he had to give it the emerald.
Yeah. Metal Sonic notices that there's an emerald on Mighty, so he uses Ray, like holding him down by, I believe, the neck, just holding him down until like then Metal Sonic would let Ray go, till like Mighty gave the Chaos Emerald, which he does. Metal Sonic flies off, and then Mighty throws Ray up into the trees and finds out where Metal Sonic is heading, and also notices that Sonic and Tails are on the way, and that Knuckles is also getting there himself.
Yeah.
and then they head off to themselves, and then the end credits, it shows like a computer screen showing that each character is getting towards Eggman, their Robotnik's base, and yeah, then we see like a gigantic evil grin that looks menacing. That's like the most menacing we've ever seen the character in like a long time.
Yep.
Like nearly 10 years, really. Like, I don't think he was menacing in other games for a while, but when it comes to like him being menacing, it's been like 10 years since that happened.
Yeah.
And by 10 years, I mean Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, and then actually no, that's all of part 4. What do you think of part 4?
It was a good way to like show that they were all forming together, that they were all like getting to their, like they're all converging together in their path, like
Yeah.
like kind of like making the story a little more clear.
So like making it more connected, so like what the
Yeah.
Marvel films do.
Sure, I guess you can put it in that way.
It's the Sonic Mania cinematic universe.
Yes.
I would be paying to go see that if that was a thing. I'd go see every movie, even if they turn out to be bad. Anyways, yeah, I roughly think of the same opinions as you. Like, I really loved them. That's the basic thing I could say. Now in part 5, the final one, unfortunately, we see that Sonic and Tails have made it into the base of Robotnik. Knows nothing's there, and then they get captured. Sonic takes the emeralds that they have, and Sonic goes into like a big charge. I'm guessing a way you could say that's Super Metal Sonic, in a way. So Sonic and Sonic fight, Mighty and Ray come in, they help out Sonic and Tails fight, and then Tails does a thing that makes the Chaos Emeralds be taken out of Metal Sonic, makes Sonic laugh, and then then Sonic uses the Master Emerald, Knuckles comes in, punches both Sonic and Robotnik, and Knuckles takes the Master Emerald back, leaving Sonic, Tails, Mighty and Ray with nothing to do other than eating chili dogs by the tornado. And then Tails choking.
That was so random.
Yeah, like, why did that happen? Because it's clear that they knew about the meme, so they clearly added that in, like, last minute. So, like, okay, we keep getting memes, so can you just, like, put, like, a little meme in the final shot? And the animator just go around, like, alright. So they came up with the idea of Tails being, like, choking on a chili dog. Which I think later on the Sega shop, they released, like, t-shirts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah. Like, they released, like, a bunch of merchandise for Mania Adventures. Like, you can get your very own poster of missing Mighty. Like what Ray had. Which also kind of looks like the one that you see in City Escape and Sonic Generations. Except it's New R and Ray is not in the picture. It's just Mighty.
Yeah.
But that was a unique touch, because it's the same pose that the character does, just in the art style of Tyson. So yeah, what do you think of part 5?
It was a good way to conclude the end of Mania Adventures, and it was really good entirely. The whole series was well animated and well drawn, well presented.
I feel like you've just taken out most of the words out of my mouth. But there is some things I have differently. Like, I thought maybe in the final one, since they pretty much got the Chaos Emeralds back, I thought they'd maybe, I don't know, like, gone super. Because I know that they allowed super forms with all of the characters, so I thought maybe they could do, like, big beat down on Robotnik and Metal Sonic, and of course, like what Knuckles did, make them fly away out of the base, and then maybe making the base explode. And something. So yeah, but I can definitely say that part 5 was the best one, because like all all of the characters that's been in Mania Adventures were there, and yeah, and it was a good way to conclude the adventures. Like, question is, like, what's gonna be next for Classic Sonic? Because he's been hinted clearly in the end of Sonic Forces that he might come back to the modern world. I hope not, because he was not necessary in Forces. Like, why did they include him? Other than just to make both games connected and possibly make it sell. Like, other than those two reasons, what other reason is there to include Classic Sonic? Nothing.
Yeah, no. Stupid. Dumb.
Yes. You could have taken Classic Sonic out of Forces, it wouldn't make any difference. Except with Tails, but that's it. Yeah, so that's most of what we have to say about Mania Adventures. I mainly wish if this was a TV series, or maybe even a fully animated movie. 'Cause that would have been cool, because we haven't had a fully animated Sonic movie since the OVA.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I actually recently got the DVD to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I wanted to own like the actual release of it, and I found one for the cheapest price I could find. So, yay!
Good for you.
Yeah, I guess another thing we could talk about is like the behind the scenes. Did you watch the behind the scenes video?
Not really. Well, actually, I did, but I just don't remember anything from it.
Yeah, it's basically like how you would see a behind the scenes like video. Like, there's a bunch of interviews. They show off how they make all the stuff. For me, I love watching behind the scenes stuff. I love seeing it, especially for like animated stuff. So you get to see like how they animated things, how they come up with things, like how they do the animatics, and if they need to use 3D, which they did use in Mania Adventures, and how they made it look like it's still 2D, which is brilliant. I love it. Like, if you love behind the scenes stuff, then I recommend you go and check out the behind the scenes on Mania Adventures. But first, watch Mania Adventures.
Please.
Yes. Like, support that kind of stuff, so then we could maybe get more of it in the future. It'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Yes, it would. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else we need to talk about related to Mania Adventures. I don't think there's anything else.
No, nothing really.
I mean, there is the one video where they put all 5 parts into one video. Yeah, there's not really anything different, other than, like, they made transitions and such. Actually, there is one thing I noticed, like, the lighting is different. Like, they changed the lighting in, like, to make it more, I guess, realistic. Which was a nice touch. I do like that they added some shading and different brightness, so that's good. Makes it look better.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So, we've already said our basic thoughts. We love them, they were funny, the animation is clean, it's beautiful. Tyson Hesque is one of the best artists, but to me he's my absolute favorite.
Artists?
Well, yeah, there's dozens of people who've done Mania Adventures. It wasn't just him doing it. Like, he teamed up with a studio.
You said like artists or something.
Artists. Like, there's a bunch of people who make art in the Sonic community.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm basically saying.
Okay.
So yeah, we love them. We wish there was more. That's the basic thing. So, I think it's about time we wrap things up here. So, is there anything you want to say?
Subscribe to Speed Force Productions and ChoosingClips TV, please.
That's the first time that's ever been said. Subscribe to Speed Force Productions, because I did not say it once in any of my videos on Speed Force. Not once. Like, I may have mentioned thanks for 100 subscribers and such ages ago when I did that South by Southwest Sonic panel video, but that was it. I never said to subscribe to the channel, because, like, I know not everyone's gonna subscribe, so if I don't say subscribe, it could maybe say it's completely optional, like I don't really care that much. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for this video. Be sure to check out ChoosingClips TV's channel, which will be linked in the description, and will also be showing up on the annotations instead of the gaming channel. But don't worry, they'll be linked in the description. So anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. I am not sure if it's going to be my review on Ant-Man and the Wasp, or it's going to be something else entirely. We'll just have to wait and see. So, take care everyone.
Adios.